Thank you for watching and always be gaming 420 production.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm your head host, Samurai Joe here, and I'm doing a simulation. This was viewer requested. This is going to be the Chicago Cubs. Well, it's going to be the World Series matchup. It's the Chicago Cubs versus the Indians, the Cleveland Indians, and this is... Okay, I cannot pick November, so I'm picking October, and it started at 8 p.m. I cannot pick 8 p.m. I looked it up. It's going to be partly cloudy. The pitchers that started out were both, it was Hendricks for the Cubs and Colbert for the Indians. Here we go. If you guys have any games that you guys would like to see, matchups or anything like that, please leave them down in the comments below, and I'll definitely try to bring it to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's see what this is like. Who's going to win? Who will lose? I completely picked the wrong thing. Sorry about that, you guys.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
Viewer requested. If you guys would like to see this matchup, or if you guys would like to see any other matchups or anything like that, please let me know. And it can go for other games as well. I have a whole bunch of other games, and it could be as simple as just saying, hey, do you want me to do a matchup between,
He's usually pretty tough.
You want me to play more of a certain game?
He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities
Here
late
we
in
go.
the game
The matchup
to get
today
a W. I
is
like what this guy brings,
exactly the way that it is.
In now is John Jay. He'll
World
get us started in
Series
this one
Game
under the
7.
lights.
The pitchers are exactly the same, and the weather is exactly the same. The time of day I tried to get exact, but I'm 1 hour off. Here we go. Let's see if the Indians can win this game.
The 0-1
because
delivery.
In real life, it ended up
Chop foul over towards the
Cubs won, as you guys know, 4-3.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Video.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
I can bring you guys,
good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch.
I will be leaving a huge list of games that I have that you could pick from in the video description, and then there's a lot more stuff that you could just ask for pretty much any game, and I have it. Or I'll probably get it and show you guys some footage of it.
For the first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball to the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
Here we go. Boom.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chris Bryant comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
Here it comes on 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Just underway here in Cleveland. Working on striking out the side in the first. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low 2s. You know how good that is? And one thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters. And he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. We'll get a chance to really see him work at his best.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and
Great
missed.
hit.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless
but I love the dynamic
and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
And I don't know.
Now in the box,
it's awesome. You guys should try it out if you guys
as
played
he'll get
MLB
his first
17.
opportunity in this
Definitely
one.
try out your dynamic mode. It makes the games really interesting, especially when you're playing against the computer. Sometimes you
First
can
pitch
just
of the
blow them
at-bat
out,
on
and
its
it's
way.
just not fun anymore.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1 pitch on its way, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move
Here
up the
we
base
go, you guys.
pretty easy to make.
Sorry, you guys. I'm not the best at batting, as you can see, but I'll try to do what I can, the best that I can.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Here we go. Alright, I got this.
Again, a 1-2.
Oh my gosh.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
So sorry.
Contreras finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Kipnis is retired, and there's one away. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Jay is there, 2 gone.
Okay, there we go. Hopefully you guys can hear me better.
Edwin
Hopefully it sounds
First
okay.
opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a hard sinker there.
That should have totally been in. Here's
the pitch. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild
Okay,
pitch
here we
of
go,
the
you
first
guys.
inning.
Hopefully you
We'll see
can
if
hear
he
me
get the
good.
train back
The
on
guy
tracks
made it
here,
to
but
third.
Something is
Sorry, I've
definitely
been
off with
changing
his
the
delivery
settings
right
a little
now.
bit. Hopefully you can hear me okay now.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. 0-2, here it is. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo.
Aw,
and
dang
the
it.
inning
All I
is
need is
over.
1 point, and I know I can hold them
One
off.
left for the Tribe, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Tough foul at the plate here.
Oh
and it's
yeah, okay,
0-2.
here we go, you guys. I got this, I got this.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Indians. And behind the plate, Yan Gomes, he calls one of the best games in baseball. He's got a great pitching staff to work with. But the thing I like about him, he will
Thank you
throw
guys
to
so
different
much
bases,
for
and he
watching.
can only
It
do that
means a
because he's
lot
got such
to
good
me.
footwork.
Ben
Stand
Zobrist at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Oh no, baby.
The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly, get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit to short. Lindor scoops it up. Throw to first in
Damn it, I
time,
can't believe
and
they
the
got
side is
it.
retired. Jay
Yeah,
Bruce
sing it, honey.
will lead us off when we
Sing it
return.
for me.
We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Jay Bruce now. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. Just a 1 for 12 career line. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may
Can't
get that
believe
pitch
I
later
missed
in
that.
the
I'm a
at-bat. You can take
horrible
a swing
batter.
first pitch.
Can't
It's
believe
gotta be a ball
I'm
you
batting
can
like this.
drive.
I need
And
to
that
get
was
1
not the
point
pitch.
and then I can win.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tap down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I will be bringing a face cam very soon I'm sorry, guys. I just got it
And
all
that's a
set up and stuff
swinging
like that. I am
strike three
just
in the
setting up
dirt.
my OBS
Contreras
so you guys will
goes
be able
get
to
it,
view me and
he
stuff like
makes the
that.
throw to first.
But here we go.
Retired,
Thank you guys
and
so
there's
much for
one
tuning
away.
in. It means
Let's
a
take a
lot.
look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. Now, I'm looking at Kyle Schwarber. I like him behind the plate personally. Now, I know he's played a lot of outfield, but I still think he can catch and throw. But there's no denying his power on the offensive side.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled
Come on,
toward right
Homer.
center field. On the move
Aw,
is Jay.
damn it.
And he
Come on,
brings
you
it
gotta give
in
me a
for the
break here.
second out of the inning.
Batting seventh.
Stepping up now, Yan Gomes. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That was
Man, I
a
talk
beautiful
about
pitch by
frustrated. You're
him.
down 0-2
Let's
with
see
this
if
guy.
the Indians
You know
can
he's got
change
4 pitches
history
in his
here.
back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Curveball that time, not even close. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. Throw in time and the side is retired. Stick around because
come
Jason
on,
Hayward will lead
almost.
things off when we come back. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, yes. Yes,
this
I
is
love
fouled
being a
at the plate.
pitcher. I love striking them out.
The 0-2 home. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box now, number 8. Grounded foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
A little bit off the outside. It's
I
1-2.
tried to go a little bit early, so go high, but that didn't work out.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Javier Baez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
Woo, beautiful
these
swing
guys
and a
look
miss.
more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Leading off with a drive.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. And that's
oh my God, why did my guy swing at that?
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man.
Oh my goodness, I did not mean to swing at that. Sorry about that, y'all.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, number 39. He swings and grounds it to short. Baez has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Ready for another chance?
Lindor.
Francisco Lindor. A base hit in his first trip. To short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jay. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Digging in to try it again. Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and he's really got
Oh,
the strike
yeah,
and
I'm
pitch
dominating
working
them.
now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Kipnis is there. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Kipnis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 22.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit on the ground to short. There's Baez. A quick out number 1.
The batter, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Riding in once again, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. And
dang it, come on.
There, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make
That was
outs
a
on
great
balls
catch,
they couldn't
though.
have hit much better.
Well, good catch, not great.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. And the throw to first ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still tied, 0-0.
I feel like a freaking caveman. I'm always swinging at freaking anything.
Here's the young catcher.
I'm sorry,
Wilson
you guys. I'm not that good at batting.
0
I'm
for 1
way
for
better
him
at
here
pitching.
in this one.
Wilson Contreras.
First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike. and you add that to the rest of his repertoire, man, it's tough to cover them all.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Another 0-2 home. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Fielder, Jay Bruce.
And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Bryant is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Digging in now, Carlos Santana. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1.
Come on, let's not be a lumberjack this time and make it. Oh, come on.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Now another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Oh my, this ball is.
There we go. That's for you guys.
This one end up.
Boom.
Run porch and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there. Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can keep this train rolling. At the plate, number 39. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 1-0 Cleveland. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Now he'll step off and rethink this. And he takes strike 2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Little dribbler down the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box, number 8. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
High in the air out to center field. Kipnis shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Again, he sends it out of play. again, 1-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Striding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. He swings and grounds it to short. He'll go to the bag for 1.
Oh, dang it.
Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Indians fail to score, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. In now is John Jay. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Another one sent foul. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, well, right here's where your catcher comes out and says, take a pause, it's okay, and get him refocused, because you don't want the game to spin out of hand now. He pitched great early, but he's got to finish it off now.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. It's the Indians 1 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in once again, Jay Bruce. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it.
Stupid to swing at that.
Up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Santana waiting on a 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing.
Hey, what the hell was that? I tried
away.
to swing and my
Pretty
guy
clear
wouldn't
he didn't
swing.
like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will conclude
whatever.
matters
Even
here
with
in
1
the
point
7th.
on the board, I can freaking win. I'm a
Down in
master
order go the
pitcher.
Tribe. But they're up 1-0.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The next 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 that have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Hey, check it. Hey, check it. Put the place up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce on the run. And the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Carl Edwards Jr. is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 6, Carl.
Digging in and looking for more, Ronnie Chisenhall. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Now this was crazy. He throws a fastball by him, then he comes back with an off-speed pitch. My question is, why are you speeding up his bat?
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. First delivery to him on the way. Number 39 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
In now, Francisco Lindor.
Holy mackerel, that thing was flying everywhere.
It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. On to first.
What the hell? I told him to tag up.
The batter, second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
He's set and the pitch. Here's a ground ball through the hole. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Edwin Encarnacion now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 0-1 on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Here comes another 0-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's another 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. The Tribe lead this one 3-0. And welcome back to our MLB Network broadcast from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Ready for another shot now. Number 8, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 8.
Into the windup and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And he is in there.
Well, it's getting late in the game. You look for anything to get the rally started right there. An infield single. They'll take it and try to build from it moving forward.
Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he got him swinging. Javier Baez becomes the first out of the inning. In now is John Jay, as Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gomes has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Kyle Hendricks takes the loss despite allowing only 1 unearned run. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's walkway to Gateway.